Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to But Will It Snipe? And today we are going to be starting off with the BP-50. Now, I hope that this has at the very least, a semi-automatic option. I think it does. I'm not 100% certain. And, like I said, I like using suppressors. I like not being heard. And I always love using the A0K scope when possible. That one right there. I like to call it the A-OK scope because it's A-OK by me. No snipe glint, 4x magnification, lowers your aim down sight speed, but other than that, it's a solid weapon. It's a solid choice. Not a weapon. It's a solid, what's it called? Scope, yes, but it's, what is it, accessory? Loadout option? What would you call that? Loadout option? I'll just go with loadout option. It's a solid loadout option. Aiming idle sway is by far one of the most important things to get when doing sniping with things that are, well, not snipers. I mean, because you need the aiming idle sway to kind of hold you steady enough so that you can, catch the just the right shot. Because if you start swaying around too much, you can't hit him. And even though you take like aim down sight speed loss, I mean, you're gonna be sniping with these weapons. Come on. As you can see, I didn't use it much when I was, beforehand. I did it in zombies just to, get some cool looking camos. Not bad. I tinker around with stuff like that. But we're gonna throw it into. We're gonna throw. Yes. Let's give him the dragon scales. We'll go with that. And as always, we're going to be looking for long-range shots to make. And like before, I mentioned that, what constitutes a snipe in my first episode. And in that one, there was a bit of issues. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. But Quiz, some of your matches aren't on long-range on long-range maps. Very true. Very true. They're not. But it also shows that the versatility of these rifles, how they can be used, right? Can you use them in short-range matches? Yeah, you can. And this one has semi-automatic, so even better. That's behind me. So you can use them in short-range matchups. But is it ideal? No. Because in short-range thanks team. In short-range matchups, speed is king. Like, the faster you can get the shot, the faster you can ADS, the better off you are. Right? Which is why you'll see me use pistol fast draw on a lot of my pistols. Ooh, I got a hit marker on him. Just say, I got a hit marker there. Oh, I didn't even see him there. He was laying prone. Game. It's up above. And he turned around at the right time and he saw me. That's dirty. Something you'll notice that I don't like to do, I don't like camping a lot. Like, if I'll stay in one place for a bit if I know that a lot of the like combat theater is in that location. For example, when I was playing on Invasion, I liked staying in that theater. Whoops. In the left-hand side. I liked staying in that little part there. Now, do I like to camp? No, I don't. I prefer to move around a lot. It's that old Quake. It's that old Quake and Doom inside of me, you know? Back in the day of playing Quake, back in the day of playing Doom. That's the old part of me that just kind of comes through and wants to just keep on the move, you know? Something I've already noticed about this gun is it lacks killing power for shots that are not above the shoulders. That was very, very dirty. Wrong thing. Oh, shot him in the kneecaps. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? That was a bit of hot garbage. Anywho, back to the task at hand. This gun, I've noticed, like I said, the lethality of it from waist to shoulders isn't completely lethal. There are times that it can be partially lethal, and that's a little problematic. My teammate screwed that up. Wow, can we not spawn in the same exact spot?
Friendly cluster mine. Changing mag.
Really? Yeah, I figured.
Mission failed.
I joined late, too. Didn't do bad. You know, 20 and... I don't know what. Was that 27? Nope, that was my latency, was 27. Right in the kneecap. You hate to see it. But, 20 and 15. Not too bad. I really hope that I can get a long-distance map with this gun to kind of showcase that it does have a good shooting distance, as I'm pretty sure it does. It shows that it's got quite a bit of range to it, and I'm just hoping that I can do it just a little bit better. Maybe shoot a little bit farther, get like a 90 meter, like 101 meter, like I got with the BP-27. Which getting 101 meters of the BP-27, that was awesome. I mean, that was just incredible. In departures, you might be able to get a good snipe on departures. Now, when it comes to certain things, I've also got another. When it comes to certain things that deal with, say, Warzone, I'm going to preface this. I've got a idea coming up where I'm going to go down through the aftermarket parts and kind of give a trash or treasure look at it. And there's a reason why. Some of the aftermarket parts are really, really good, and they have some of them have specific uses. I'll just say that right now, get the context out of the way immediately. But some are absolute trash. No matter what you do with them, they're just They're just trash. It's just no other way of saying it. Be that as it may, I am going to go down through and do trash or treasure on all of them. So I've got that whole video bit planned out. Whether or not I get to it quickly or later, don't know. So we're going to see how much havoc and mayhem I can cause trying to pseudo snipe here. Oh, why? I didn't even see him there. That's quite interesting. Not today, dirtbag. Yeah, okay, so the damage range falls off a little bit. But that's okay. I mean, it's kind of to be expected. You can obviously tinker with these settings as you see fit. Or you could just take bullets to the back like that. Either way. But nevertheless, it's one of those, you know, you make do with what it is. Kind of things. If you want to run more of a full auto build and kind of get a medium shot range, not a bad gun to use. If you're looking for more of a single shot, or get up the ladder. If you're looking for more of a single shot loadout, this could work. Is it ideal? I wouldn't say it is. I'm going to have to tinker with maybe the... Actually, let me do that real quick. Let me take that off and put the... there we go. The high grain rounds in it. And we'll see if that can help with the damage range. That's a good shot. Both of those were headshots. I'm gonna say that will this gun snipe? No. It's good for mid-range, but I don't see a snipe potential with this one, to be honest with you. Like, ooh. It's like, could you get it to go, you know, 100 meters? Yeah, but you're really gonna have to, you know, hit home the grand slam of damage range for it. Because I think the damage range is just too minuscule. And I think the gun gets weak after. And I think the damage range falls off too quick.
Enemy UAV active.
But we'll give it another shot.
Secure the lead.
We'll give it another go. We'll see how far I can get a shot to go. Maybe I can get invasion or aftermath or something. That sucks. That really sucked. And don't worry. I'll leave all that stuff. I'll leave in this stuff because I'm going to be the editor of this video anyhow. I'll leave in my fails.
Friendly UAV online. We have taken the lead.
Because I don't mind people seeing me fail. I really don't. Because failure's a part of success. Matter of fact, failure is the key to success. Those that succeed the greatest have failed the most. Huh? Oh, he had assassin's vest. Sneaky man. Shot right between his legs. I've noticed I get a lot of those. I fire and it goes right between their feet, and you never get the kill. It's kind of gut-wrenching, to be honest.
Hostile UAV in the area. Hostiles deployed a mosquito.
Yeah, this is kind of a tragic.
We're falling behind. Get moving.
Knew there was someone there though. Do it. Call it my spidey sense or whatever you will. It was tingling.
Hostile SAE near your position. Enemy UAV active.
This time I am playing like an absolute dumpster fire. So.
Moving here. We have taken the lead. Friendly UAV on station.
That doesn't shock me. Isn't that the stock audio clip from like Turbo Dismount? Stock police siren clip? I think it is. I mean, hey, I don't hate on him for using stock assets.
Friendly
You know.
cluster mine planted.
I've done a fair bit of game creation before, and
counter
stock
UAV
assets are a lifesaver. They really are.
Friendly mosquito active.
If it wasn't for stock assets, some games would not get made.
Friendly UAV online.
You know, saw the laser.
Hostile mosquito is online. Active friendly kill streak here.
Oh. I actively tried. I mean, like I said, some games you win them, some games you don't. I mean, a lot of the times I don't. That was just tragic. That was absolutely tragic, and I'm gonna leave that one in because that was just me, just absolutely chunking it. Oh, come on. I was going to fire.
Disarray. Press the advantage.
I fired at that. Thought I was coming up on the backside there. I thought the team was losing the fight over here. They probably are. I played like garbage.
The mission is complete. Good work.
I think this one is a fair assumption that it cannot snipe. I think the BP-50 is more for the lethality I just don't think is there. And I think if you were to try it, you might get some extra range out of it. Yeah, see? You might get some extra range out of it, but for the most part, I think this one's a fair assumption that it's less lethal than the BP-27. I'm pretty sure this is like a case closed. Now, I am going to do one thing though. Before we go anywhere else, I am going to go and take it into the firing range. I'm going to put it on a 3-plate. Yeah, it is far less lethal than the BP-27. far less lethal. So it's a fair assumption that no, this cannot snipe. It's a good mid-range weapon. It's pretty accurate if you use it full auto with some recoil control. I'd say it's an all-around weapon that you could use. In a pinch, if you find it in Warzone, it might be a good pickup. But I don't play a whole lot of Warzone, though. You'll notice that. But no, this will not snipe. And I think that's going to do it for the BP-50. Now, we're going to move on to the SVA-545. This one, I think, is going to surprise myself. I really do. I really believe it's going to surprise me. We'll go with that, because I'll try to get as much bullet velocity as I can. Because again, I'm going to put it on, semi-automatic. But this is the one we're going to be using on the next video. And be ready to also look for what I call, again, Trash or Treasure. I got that coming up. I don't know when I'm going to start it, but I am going to go through the aftermarket parts and find out exactly what is trash, what is treasure. Look at this. It even says Smooth Fire Sniper Stock. See what I mean? When we get there, we'll get there. Till then, put that in a nice zombie camo. I love that Enigma camo. The Enigma Gold is just chef's kiss. The Gilded, not so much. I think they could have done better with those. But that's my opinion. And that's what I think everybody needs to have about this, is their own opinion. But until next time, have a wonderful evening, have a fantastic tomorrow, and, as always, have a good one.